finally, back in Tendani studio the next day. I got my man Clyde here. He's an electrical engineer, and he is making sure that, one, we don't get electrocuted in this process, and two, that the boxes can be lit.
We started with trying to individually sequence a set of lights for each one of these modules, and each light was an array of LEDs that had a different color. We were going to light that up in sequence. The LEDs themselves were hooked up to a microprocessor, an Arduino board that went to an integrated circuit that basically limited the current through each diode, which is like 20 milliamps or something like that. And then we were going to use a voltage regulator to get 20 volts to each diode section so that they could be lit in sequence. But in lieu of not being able to get the LEDs in time, what we decided to do was do this lighting pattern. Now, instead of using small LEDs, we're using these bigger lights. So each section now has only 4 lights as opposed to 400 LEDs or so.
I'd like to thank Clyde for saving us some money with this process and taking it to Home Depot.
Like they say on TV.
And making it happen.
People be saving money by switching to Clyde. Not Geico. Not Geico. We hooked up 4 lights. They're in parallel circuitry. So the switch controls all the lights. And we just wired them up and hooked it up to the plug there, 120 volts. 60 hertz, whatever, and that is enough to do it. So we fulfill the requirements of the project. We done.
3, 2, let there be.
On that note, I'm out. Holla.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Please. Yeah, we on our way. We're on our way. Stay tuned.
I can't wait to see the joint, man.
Yeah.
If you need adjustments or whatever.
Alright, that's the best. Alright, man. I did a slight treatment to the glass, which I don't like, so I'm about to erase it and do it over. Should probably take me at least 45 minutes, maybe an hour. Meanwhile, I got my girl here setting up, ready to do something with her. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do with her yet, but I have figured out what I want to do with this glass treatment, and I don't know if you can tell through this camera, but it's real subtle, but you'll see it. Not believe the week I've had. I got challenges and obstacles, jumping out of trash cans, coming from behind bushes, diving out the clouds, and more, coming straight at me. And I continue to do me, of course, and I continue to enjoy creating something from nothing. So, I'm smiling in the face of struggle. Art's good for that. Like, if you ever get in a situation where it's so challenging, it becomes mentally challenging, and you got to maintain your mental capacity, pick up a paintbrush, write a poem, sing a song. It's therapeutic. We're working on 411 New York Avenue, East, right in the heart of the city. We get downtown, and I'm standing back this far from my installation because when you step back, it gives you perspective. What I want to make sure is that from the right of this door frame to this crack in the wall, that this is as sealed as possible. Doesn't have to be perfect, but I want to kind of get in the middle. And my challenge is that the actual space of each of the panels that I'm installing is dictated by the length of the wires that I have to connect to make the power jump from box to box.